Wolf, the president has vowed to keep using his veto pen to restore fiscal responsibility here in Washington. But Mr. Bush himself doesn't necessarily have such a good track record on spending. President Bush found out his veto pen is not always mightier than the Democratic sword. Congress, for the first time ever, overriding a Bush veto on a bill okaying $23 billion in water projects, including money to rebuild the Gulf Coast after Katrina.
The president's veto pen is defining his presidency. As it comes to a close, it is really telling us his priorities.
White House spokeswoman Dana Perino has insisted this was a principled stand to protect taxpayers.
The president vetoed this bill because he felt it was fiscally irresponsible.
But how can the president draw a line in the sand over $23 billion when he's spending $200 billion in Iraq and Afghanistan this year? Not to mention signing into law the $400 billion prescription drug bill or the $286 billion highway bill when Republicans ran Congress.
Yeah, it's far too late for the president to declare himself a fiscal conservative and have anyone believe him. Spending in this administration has gone up faster than any since Lyndon Johnson.
Plus, the water bill has money for key domestic needs, from providing safe drinking water to flood control in the Gulf Coast, a major reason 34 Senate Republicans voted to override.
These are good, deserved, justified projects that should go forward. And so I will vote to override the veto.
With some Republicans up for re-election nervous about supporting the president on politically unpopular votes, this veto override could spark more.
That's going to make the next override and the override after that much easier, because Republicans are going to see the world's not coming to an end when they do it.
The president's credibility may be further damaged by this fact. The national debt reached $9 trillion for the first time ever this week. To give you an idea of the magnitude of that, it took from George Washington to Ronald Reagan to reach the first $1 trillion of debt. Wolf?